Okay guys, now we're going to do a science lesson. So make sure you've cleared your desks of your math materials and have a pencil. I see Anthony and Chloe, you're ready already. You're ready to go. That's what I love to see. Good job. So before we start our science lesson today, last week we spoke about the heart. This week we're going to do a different organ in the body. Okay? I need you for a moment to just push your seats back and stand up. Place your hands on your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Do it one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. What did you notice, Chloe?
My chest got bigger.
Your chest got bigger. Okay, it expanded. What about you?
Inflated and deflated.
Oh, he's using some of those vocabulary words that we've learned before, inflating and deflating. Excellent. You felt your chest kind of go up and down. Guess what, guys? We are talking about the lungs today. You're going to see how powerful this organ is in your body. We are going to learn about where the lungs are, the function of the lungs, and how to take care of our lungs and be healthy. Okay? Go ahead and have a seat again. You excited to learn about this? Before we begin, go ahead and get ready. I want to know, what do you already know about the lungs? Do you know anything already about the lungs, Chloe?
They help you breathe, I think.
And I think you're right. She says helps you breathe. They help you breathe. Okay, excuse my handwriting. It's a little hard to write on this board today. Is there anything you want to share? Anybody else? Anyone? Anyone? Thank you for raising your hand.
The lungs is an organ.
Yes, they are an organ. They are an organ. Okay, so we know that they help you breathe. We know that they're an organ in the body. What would you like to know today? What would you like to learn? What are you wondering about? Anthony.
Where they are in the body.
Where they are located. I like that question. Where are they located in the body? Very important. And we're talking about the human body. In the body. Again, excuse my handwriting. Chloe.
How do they work?
Yes. How do they function? Can I use the word function? So how do they function? And yes, function means how do they work? Excellent. I love also how you're both eyes on me, raising your hands to speak. You're going to each get a token. Okay. So as we're working on our lesson, we're going to do a lot of neat stuff today. I'm going to present you with the information. We are going to work using an illustration so that you can visually see what I'm talking about. We're going to also watch a really short, fun video. And then guess what? You're going to make your own paper bag lungs today. Yay! I love making things. Do you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is hand out your illustrations. And I'd love, love, love to see you pointing as I am telling you about the different parts. Here's the thing about the lungs. They don't work alone. They work with other parts, and they're all part of the respiratory system. Chloe, you were right. They help you breathe. Okay, that's why it's very important to take care of our lungs. And we'll get into that in a moment. First, we're going to go over some vocabulary because it's important to know these words when we're talking about the lungs. So look up here at me for a moment. First, we breathe air in through our what? Chloe.
Nose.
Our nose. How else do we breathe our air in?
Mouth.
Your mouth. Nose and mouth. Good job. So you breathe this air in. You have oxygen coming in. The oxygen travels down a large pipe called a trachea. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, is point, look at your illustration, and see if you find where's the trachea. Awesome job. It's that big tube, right? So as we're working, not only you're pointing to the picture, I'm going to ask you to write the word. So get your pencils ready. And using your sheet here, you can see the spelling of trachea. Let me move this out of your way for a moment. We'll use this technology a little later. Okay, so you're going to write the word trachea. Trachea. And then on the other side of the card, go ahead and flip your card over. You're going to write, it is the large tube. Now, it's the large tube that connects your sinus cavity, which is your nose and mouth. So it's the large tube that takes the air and brings it down into your body. Good job. Excellent job, guys. The next word that we really need to know is your bronchi. Bronchi, look at your picture. You see those tiny little things that look like branches? So when the air travels down that tube through those little tiny branches, it separates into the lungs. Does anyone here know how many lungs we have? Chloe?
2.
We do have 2 lungs. Now, one of the misconceptions is that the lungs look exactly alike on both sides of our body, but they don't. They're different sizes. In fact, let's think about the lesson last week. We were talking about the heart. What side of your body is the heart on? Do you remember? Think of when you do the Pledge of Allegiance. What side is it on? Chloe.
That side?
What is that side? Your left or your right?
Right.
Right? What do you think, Anthony? What side is your heart on?
Right.
Is it on your right? Put your hand on your chest like you're doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Left.
It is on your
Oh.
left side. It's on your left side. Remember when we point to the flag, we have our hand on the left. So because your heart is on the left, the lung on the left is a little smaller because they're sharing that space inside the rib cage. The lung on the right is actually bigger. Guess what? I just learned that. Didn't know myself. Okay, so the bronchi are like the little tiny branches. So let's go ahead and write that word down.
Is it that
Yes, the one that starts with a B. Good job, Chloe. Bronchi, spelled B-R-O-N-C-H-I. Again, these are the smaller tubes, okay? These are the smaller tubes that branch into the lungs. And we're going to write one more word down. Yep, you can write smaller tubes on the other side of your card. If I'm going too fast, let me know. I'll slow down. Good job, guys. And now we're going to write down one more word. These are new vocabulary words that we're learning. The third one is diaphragm. Your diaphragm is a muscle. And again, like I said in the beginning, the lungs don't work alone. So they have to kind of work with all of these parts in order to help you breathe in air and breathe out air. On the other side of your diaphragm card, you're going to write muscle. And we have muscle written right under diaphragm on your illustration there. Good job spelling. Good job following directions. Okay, so these parts work together. There's actually more parts, but we're not going to focus on those today. I really want to focus on the lungs today. But the diaphragm is a muscle that actually when you breathed in, you felt your chest goes up and it goes down. Your diaphragm helps to expand so that the lungs can bring in the air. And then when you breathe out, they get smaller again, okay? So, okay, now that we have our words, let's keep our cards next to each other for future reference. And I just want to play a quick video for you. This video is just kind of to help you remember the information. I love playing music and videos. It helps you remember things, right? What do you think, Anthony? Yeah? Okay. Also, the video is going to show you how the air travels in the nose and mouth, comes down the trachea. Anthony, eyes on me. Comes down the trachea, branches out into each of the lungs. And when the air comes back out of you, it comes out as carbon dioxide. Did you know that? No? Okay. So good air coming in has oxygen. Bad air coming out has carbon dioxide. Okay. Enough talking. Let's play this video. And go ahead, Chloe. Can you help me out?
We are your lungs. We like to keep your body going. We provide the
There you have it, guys. The respiratory system, the lungs. Did you feel this video helped you understand a little bit more by visually seeing the air going in, going down? Yeah? What do you think, Anthony? Yeah? Do you think this song is going to stick in your head all day now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been singing it all day in my head too, but that's the point sometimes of watching a video on music. It helps you remember the information that you are learning. Okay, now, time for your hands-on activity. You ready? You ready to make some paper bag lungs?
Yeah.
So during this guided practice, we're going to actually work on these together as a class. We need paper bags, one for each of you. We need markers. We're a little short on supplies today, so you guys don't mind sharing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, remember when I see you guys sharing and helping each other out, that's another way to gain tokens. The straws, which I'll help you out in a minute on why we're using that. And we need some masking tape. Okay? All right, I'm going to create mine as you guys create yours. Actually, I will show you with mine so that you know what to do. And let's blow air into our lungs and see what happens. What happens when air comes into your lungs?
They go like
What was that word that Anthony used before? Your lungs?
inflated.
Or they expand, right? Your lungs expand. Look at that. Now, as the air leaves your lungs, Anthony's right, they deflate. The air comes out. So your lungs are doing this all day long. All day long. Do you have any idea what makes your lungs strong? How do we keep our lungs healthy? What are some of the activities that we do? Chloe?
Like going outside and jump roping or walking.
Exercise. Absolutely. Jumping, running, walking, exercise. Anthony, do you have any idea what's bad for our lungs?
Smoking.
Absolutely. Smoking, not good for your lungs. They actually can destroy your lungs. Okay, guys, you've made your paper bag videos. We watched the video. We've had some discussion. So now we will do a graphic organizer together. We will do this together to, again, make sure that you understand more about the lungs, because I really want to make sure we hit both of our standards, our goals today, and that we can answer these W questions. So the first question on your graphic organizer is, where are your lungs located? Are they in your head? Are they in your chest? Are they in your arm? Where are they located, Chloe?
Your chest.
Your chest. Good job. I see that you guys have already written that. Awesome. Great job filling out your graphic organizers. Go ahead and put your index cards now in front of you. And let's quickly assess what you have learned. Because if there's anything you're having trouble with, I know that I have to give you a little bit more information to help you remember. Ready?
Yeah.
Which part of the respiratory system was a large muscle? And you may use your index card. When you have your answer, hold your card up. Hold your card up. Which one is the large muscle? Ding, 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 ding. You are both correct. And what is that called, Anthony?
Diaphragm.
The diaphragm. Good job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Nicely done. What is, I can't find my illustration, sorry. What is the large pipe that connects from your mouth and nose down to your lungs, and you're both holding up? What is it called, Chloe?
Trachea.
Trachea. You both got it right. Ding, 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 ding. Give yourselves another pat on the back. Let's put our sheets away and our cards away. Just move them off to the side. That is the end of our guided practice for the day. So, let's see if we can answer some of these questions right now. Where are the lungs located in the body? Where are the lungs located, Chloe?
In the chest.
In the chest. So we'll write the chest. You guys also wanted to know, how do they function? Who thinks they can describe some of the steps? Think of how you breathe in, how does the air travel? Think of the video, if that helps you, what you saw. Anthony, you want to give it a try?
You breathe in, goes through your trachea into the bronchioles.
And
then
into
it
your,
spreads out.
into your,
Whatever the branch thingies are.
the branchy thingies or the bronchi. What is the main organ we're talking about today?
Lungs.
The lungs. And there you have it. I think you answered your questions. We actually also just made connections to the standard. The standard today was to find out where the lungs are located in your body and how do they function. Also, we also touched on how to keep ourselves healthy. We said exercising, not smoking. Excellent job. The last part of this lesson today, boys and girls, you're going to do independent work now. You're working alone. All right, guys, so you did your independent practice on your own. From what I see already, I haven't checked each and every one of you, but from what I see already, I think that you are understanding what we have been discussing today. Does anyone have any questions? No? Anthony, no questions? Okay.